How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy Extras. Today we have another gel blaster. So what's interesting about this is Target has really stepped up their gel blaster game. They originally had like the gel blaster brand, like the big Surge XL and a couple of pistols and stuff. Then they got in the X Shot there. Then they got in the splatter ball, and then of course Faction Havoc, that gun, which was incredible. They also have the Sentry gun, that's remote control, and then of course the drone. Of course they had the gel depots, the gel targets, all kinds of stuff. It's unbelievable. Different ammo, splatter ball magazine that has the LED light, so illuminates the gel ball, so it has like night tracer capabilities. Like, I was blown away with the selection they have now. It's better than Walmart's selection, and that's saying a lot because they had a bunch. They kind of scaled down a little bit, Walmart did. I don't know if they sold out or if they were running shy. So this is Gel Zone Pro. It is basically primetime. They own it. It's all like all together. So basically it is very similar, has a lot of attributes very similar to the palsar Pro, but I think this has been upgraded in a way, at least from what I can tell. So $79.99. There is a pistol variant, a cock action, and I think a fully automatic version, which let me know if you guys want to see those on the channel. Honestly, I think I have plenty of blasters. I have more than enough for a gel blaster war. So on the box, it just tells you, gives you 10,000 gelettes. 5,000 are night ones that can illuminate from the LED, and then the other 5,000 are regular balls, which I've noticed their balls are really high quality. I will do a separate video comparing all the different balls from manufacturers and how big of a difference it actually makes, because it does make a difference, by the way. So the name is the Kratos. Then on the back side, really quickly, just tells you 8 rounds per second, 200 FPS plus, shows you the XT30 connection battery, Li-ion battery, 2000 milliamps, charger, glasses, a little pouch where you put the pack in, a 500, and it's supposed to fit perfectly. The magazine, of course, illuminated, you can tell. Collapsible stock, couple other feature which we will kind of go over once we unbox it. So I cut all the little things. For some reason on camera when I cut stuff, I always cut towards me. I'm gonna end up cutting myself or something, so I cut just the little things, and I did charge the battery. That way when we do a test video later on, it's not gonna be this one because I want to kind of try to short my videos, we'll have it charged. So right off the bat, you get do not return to store. That's just basically telling you manufacturer will deal with it. They are pretty good actually about that. Technically you can return it within a 30-day window if it's complete. And then a basic manual. All these do is tell you how to reload it, that you should empty it when you're done, how to charge the battery, the contents you get, do's and don'ts, warnings, all that fun stuff. You kind of look, if you need to put this together, it's very simple to put it together, and I'll kind of go into detail of the stuff. So you get a pair of glasses. These are actually, I did put them on, even with the plastic on. These are actually fairly comfortable. They're available with the other Nerf dart type guns, so they're actually really comfortable, nice wide, so it won't hit you in the eye, and it does have the Gel Zone Pro logo right on them, and it's kind of a darker teal color, or like a bluish color. I think they look cool. So in this box right here is where all your gelettes are going to be in. They're basically little packs like so. There's no point pulling all of them out. You get 10,000, so you get 5,000, which is, I think, 10 of these 500s, and then you get 5,000, 10 of these ones right here. These are one of the higher quality balls I've seen. Reminds me of the palsar Pro balls, which are really good quality, and these feel really good. Obviously, we need that video to truly compare it, see which ones break up, how good they grow, just a bunch of performance stuff. Again, separate video. And then you also get in here a charger. This is a balance lead charger, so this is going to connect to the balance lead. That's how you charge it. And then on the other side, obviously, is the XT30 connection where you connect to the gun. The battery will come in the gun non-connected, just to let you know, not connected. So you also get in the package is this little empty packet. What I did is I dumped one of those 500s in here and I filled it up with water, and it perfectly fit. Of course, you still have to drain the water. I leave a little bit of moisture in here. I don't want these dry out. Make sure you have it nice and tight, because they will dry out if you put them in a container that's not sealed. That's why I like the Gel Depots. They're sealed. They keep the moisture. Every once in a while, it's not a bad idea to put a little bit of water, kind of move it around, make sure there's moisture there. Make sure to drain it before you put it in your magazine, even though there's a slit in the bottom. You always want to drain it. So this is what they look like, 500, what it looks like. It even has a little formula on the back for you, gives you a little more information. Really high quality balls. And then the attachments, which we'll go over kind of as we show you the gun. So this is the gun, nice teal color. I think it pops, looks good with the gray accents on it. I think it looks really good. Obviously it does not look real, so you don't have to worry about that aspect, kind of important. Has a sling attachment here, and we'll go ahead and put the end strike style bunt stock, or the adjustable collapsible stock. This uses a lot of Nerf guns use it, so that's why it's called end strike. So you just kind of clip it on, and then you press down and pull out to take it off. So it has a nice click to it. Of course, you squeeze this side of it, adjustable. You can't take it all the way off, of course. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 position. So one, for me, kind of a big guy, I'll have it on the last position. Let me see. Oh yeah, that way my face isn't right up against the target. So then you take this. This is going to be your dot, or your like red dot kind of. I think it looks cool. It just has a crosshair. It will help you aim. So you just slide this on there. You can adjust this. So let's say if you feel like it's too close, you can go out. I'm going to have it probably about right there for me. And then of course the front sight needs to go on as well. So that's just going to do about right there. Whoa, I seen the lights flicker. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So there's that. Like I said, those slide on. This is a Nerf style, so like I said, all your other Nerf style stuff works. So going over the gun itself, this is the mag release. You just push forward, releases the magazine. You have 2 contact points, and then the feeding tube. It also is wired up 2 strips of LEDs in there. You can see them on both sides. Those are going to illuminate the balls as they're coming up, illuminate them if you have the right balls in there, and it'll do kind of like a night tracer kind of thing, which is cool. Nice satisfying click. Obviously a trigger. On this other side is your fire select. So you have single and then fully automatic. So right now it's in safety, does nothing, and then single. So you can listen. Sounds very good. And then fully automatic. Sounds really good. And then back to safety. So I like that feature. The sling points are here and here, so you can wrap a sling around it. I did look at the barrel. It is blue anodized, like aluminum or whatever, metal barrel, so that's what's helping get its performance. It does have Gel Zone Pro right on the side of it. It even tells you like powered by PT and DZ, so primetime and Gel Zone, obviously, or Dart Zone. And then basically after that, all you have is your battery door. It just slides up. So you can see there's a battery in there. I'll show you what the battery looks like. This is 2,000 milliamp Li-ion battery. Remember, you connect the XT30 lead. This is more of a hobby grade connection, and then you balance obviously off this white balance lead. You are going to want to disconnect it when you're done, especially at that time. It's okay, but long term, I would disconnect it. Technically, it doesn't have anything that's really should be too draining. It should only really work when you're pulling the trigger, but I would still just disconnect it for safety. I would not charge this unattended. I would definitely be home. So you just set it in there, push these contacts down, take this little sliding thing and just slide it to where it clips. And then as you can see, it's on there, good to go. Let's set the box to the side. So that's pretty much the gun assembled. I love the way it looks. It feels to be decent plastic quality in it, the highest quality I've seen of plastic, but really good. You can tell it's going to be, oh yeah, it's pretty solid. It's not bad for a gel blaster. I like the adjustability on everything. This is a big 500 round mag. It does have the same door system that you slide it. I'm sorry I did not show you guys that. Same door system, you slide it. That way you take this end, you drain the water, and you just put it in there and just kind of shake it, move it around, shake the mag a little bit. That way they all settle in there. It should hold this full 500 in this mag, which is really cool. You can see the little slit in the bottom for the water to come out. So it's basically very similar to the other ones, but what I'm truly impressed with is the sound of it. We'll have to see on the FPS counter what this thing is pushing. I'm just going to go ahead, and I had other videos, guys, with Gel Blaster stuff and other content, and my phone got cracked on the back of it, and I didn't know. I thought they would replace the black screen. Well, I did back it up, but it wasn't too recent of a backup, so I lost about 2 or 3 videos. So it may not seem right, because like I had another video for another product, I had a couple other things. So I'll just go ahead and feature this in the round 3 of the FPS shooting. So this will give it its power and performance, and then we'll have a separate video where we do the night shoot, where it's the Faction Havoc, the Splatterball SBR 400 gun with the green magazine with the LED lighting, their version of night tracing, and then of course this one, right? 3 of them. So the Havoc, the Kratos, and then the Splatterball with the upgraded magazine. Remember, the factory SBR 400 does not have that capability. You have to buy a $28 magazine, and then you have to buy a $10 bag of pyro illuminating balls. I think it's 10 or 12 bucks, I can't remember. So keep that in mind. I did also buy Faction big 10,000 round thing of their glow-in-the-dark balls. So we'll kind of compare the balls too. So it'll be the Kratos glow-in-the-dark balls, which are actually these ones right here. This is 2 500 packs. I put it. These are good because you can actually tighten them up and seal them. And so we have the pyro. We have the Kratos, then we'll have the Splatterball Pyro, and then we'll have the Faction Glow-in-the-Dark, which I did a big Gel Depot 10,000 of that. So we'll have all 3 brands of guns, and then we'll have their respective ammos to see maybe some ammo illuminates better than others, or hold the illumination better. So there's really a lot to compare in those videos, a lot to compare to see where this falls in the ranking of FPS power. We'll shoot some targets too when we do that. And I think it's just going to be a lot of fun with these. So I'm going to do more in-depth long-term reviews such as the guns and 3S 11.1 volts 3S, aka 3S. And I'll also be doing comparison of the balls, because I'm starting to realize some balls are not created equal. I think this is one of the higher tier balls. I won't say the best yet without testing, but they felt really, really good. I like them. So I'm impressed with that. So there you have it, guys. $79.99 at Target. It is technically on par with the pricing of the Splatterball SBR 400. It is the same price as the Faction Havoc. So, actually, $69.99. I apologize. I remember that. I thought it was $79.99. It's actually $69.99. So it comes in $10 cheaper than the Faction. Faction has more ammo, but we'll see who's going to knock who off the FPS chart. I feel like the Gen 8 should not be modified. I do have the original T and tube, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see it with the original spring and the original tube in the Gen 8. That way it doesn't have that fair and unfair advantage. So we could bring it back to stock. I think stock is between $240 and $250. So we'd bring it back down to like these other guns, and we'll see which one's the best then. You know, or we can just take information from another video, because it showed at 242, 248, 250 max. So that way we can actually compare it to the other ones and see which really is king out of the box. Now you start modifying any of these, obviously you're going to get better performance. So there you have it, guys. $69.99 at Target. I can't wait to shoot this and see how it performs. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.